racist, if they are being passive racist, that is what our UK is about. Yes, the US is bad, they shoot, but we live in a passive racist society where they believe that they can use racial slurs because they're best friends with a black person. That is not right. So I am speaking to all the white people here today. We are in a position of privilege. Use your voice to amplify others. Use their words. Do not think this is about you, because for once it isn't. For once in our society it's about them.
Hi, my name's Eleanor, and I know a lot of stuff's already been said, so I'll try and make this as quick as possible, but I stand here today because as a white person I've never ever been discriminated against for the colour of my skin, and I don't think it's acceptable or right even that black people and ethnic minorities are treated like this and people just wave it off like it's no big deal. It's not fair and it needs to change, and as a society we need to stand together and fight this oppression. It is not enough to be non-racist, we need to be anti-racist. We can educate ourselves, there are books, there are people, there are videos, we can educate ourselves and we can stop this. We need to come together, and I know that we can do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Julian, Juxie. Born and bred in Preston. Suffered racism, never wanted to speak out about it. But what is really heartfelt is a young girl like Caitlin who comes up here and speaks on behalf of me, on behalf of black people. I was on a bike ride. I wasn't even coming here. I was going past. And I'm here now in tears.
Yes, Jobs.
Because what's really there is you. White, black, or gas, doesn't matter. We're all the same. And what happened in America could happen tonight to you, to your son, to your daughter, to your mother. It's wrong. Let's stop it now. Now.
Nice one. Don't want to show up. Don't look too much.
All right. It's hard, isn't it? Do you want to speak? Once again, I'm going to touch upon something that someone just spoke about, and it's that in this country, I think the racism stays so rife because it's very undercover, it's very discreet, and we get told, I got told as a mixed race child growing up, I would be in the playground, and this is a true story, I was in the playground, and some kids I was playing with, oh, you're not playing with us, you blackie. So I was heartbroken. I went up to my teacher, who, you know, when your teachers watch you in the playground. So I run up and I says to her, Miss, she just called me a blackie. Now, this teacher looked at me with the most loving and caring look on her face, a big smile. She patted me on the head and said, but you are, and just carried on about her business. So in my head, even from that age, we was told, you are that, get on with it. If someone calls you that, just realise that you are and get on with it. Don't be upset. Another thing we get told, I get told as a mixed race person all the time, stop being so sensitive. You know, if I'm on about... that black person over there, and I say a racist name, not you, you're my mate. We break bread together, we're all right. It doesn't work like that. And I think this is a big thing I've been promoting on my Facebook the last few days. When it comes to this thing, education is key. This young lady over here just spoke with so much compassion. Now, if every person of her age was educated and took time to feel like she feels, there wouldn't be racism. We wouldn't need to stand here today. We wouldn't need to. The fact is, and I see it now at the age of 36, I still see it now. I still have friends. In the last 2 days, I've had to delete over 40 people off my Facebook page. These people are people that I went to school with, that I've worked with, that have been in my house and ate rice and peas and ate jerk chicken. And I think this is the concept. You do have a lot of people that will be your friend as a black person, as long as it's the fun black side, as long as it's the carnival, rice and peas, jerk chicken black side. As long as it's the listening to Sean Paul and Vibes Cartel black side, they're all in. But when I turn to them same friends and say, you know what, I'm standing up for something today on Preston Flag Market, come and join me, they disappear because they don't want to offend people. And they disappear because they don't really agree. You know, and it's this same concept. This 2 days has took me back to that playground. Just be quiet, Gemma, don't speak out. Like, it's okay, you're just being sensitive. It's not okay. It's never okay. And it will never be okay. Thank you.
Nice one, Gemma.
Hi.
You can share this as much as you can.
I'm 14 years old, and I have. I have two very important things to say. I am absolutely disgusted to see the people that we look up to, the police force, the people that are supposed to be protecting us, acting out in such ways that are just completely against anyone else's human morals. It's absolutely disgusting to see that. And when I first came here, I was looking around and I saw so many young people, obviously older than me, but so many young people of my generation. We are the loudest voice to speak. We are the people that can change the future.
I think she said she
We are
was
the people that can stop this.
14.
And it's amazing to see how different everyone is. You can see that some people are from oppressed backgrounds and some people are from privileged backgrounds, and we're all just coming together to stand up for something that we should all be believing in. Racism should not be a controversial topic unless you are a racist.
Yes. Yes, girl.
Amen to that. Wow.
I don't believe it.
Julie?
Hi everyone. My name is Swelly, I'm from Brazil, and I want here to talk about, if you haven't heard, Marielle Franco. She was the most voted politician in Rio de Janeiro, one of the councillors. 2 years ago, she was killed. She was a black voice in the community, in the favelas. And until this day, her murderers haven't been punished. A couple of days ago, before George Floyd's death, João Pedro, who was killed in the favela, he was inside of his house. Every 23 minutes in Brazil, a young person, black person, is killed. So many victims, so many injustice. And then this is not different than a lot of countries. What I would like to say is we are looking forward to a world of change, a world of equality. And you need to take these. Yes, we're here to protest. We are here to be the voice. We are here to be the allies of the Black and Asian and other ethnic minority communities. Standing up as an ally is really key. We don't need to be a person of color to fight against racism. Obviously, the way forward to this is more representation in organizations. We don't want one person of color to have to apply 30 times more than a white person to be called for an interview. We don't want the schools not to teach about Black history. Talk about Black history doesn't mean talking about only slavery. We don't want to talk only about slavery. There are good stories, there are positive role models who made their contribution to science, contribution to several areas, politics. We talk about Rosa Parks, we talk about Malcolm X, and we talk about so many male leaders, and you want more female representation. Black female representation. In this country, we have only less than 20 professors, Black women in universities. So we want more representation of Black people, people of minority ethnic, in all organizations with these representations, and then not only to be in lower level jobs, but to be decision makers. They can influence change, and they can have the voice of the minorities heard. Thank you very much.
Nice one.
Thank you.
You're going to share this as much as possible, get it out there.
Hi. So I'm not a Black woman, I'm Asian. I'm still a person of colour. I will never understand what it's like to walk in the street and have a police officer target me because of the colour of my skin. But I have heard a lot from the Asian community. Why should we care about Black lives? Since the pandemic started, people have accused us of having the coronavirus because we're Chinese. Well, to that I say, this isn't a competition between oppressions. This isn't. This is a time of minority and for people of colour to stand up for each other. It's time for us to work together to beat the system of racism and discrimination. I mean, I'm not Black, and I will never understand what it's like to be Black, but I understand what it's like to be discriminated. I understand what it's like for people to not stand up for me because of my race and for what I believe in. But I do believe that people of all races, of all beliefs, of all religions should stand together to beat the system of racism. I have stage fright.
Thank you. I think you've done really well.
I've not got a lot to say. The things that I wanted to say have been said, but I just want to say I am a 20-year-old young white woman. It was so easy for me to sit on my privileged sofa in my living room with my perfect family, and I could so easily have stayed there and not come out and spoke today. And I just want to say, I know that there's so many of you that are going to be in this crowd now that are too scared to come up and speak. I can't do it. But I just want you to say, those who are white, those who have got that privilege, use it. You're so easy to scroll on social media, like all the things that people post. But what do they post that's meaningful? It's so just double tapping, but what is there that's actually making any change? If you don't have the money, sign the petitions. Do absolutely everything you can and just spread the word. Don't appropriate Black culture, don't. Honestly. It's just so easy for you to get so involved in your own life, in all this just all this materialistic stuff, and realise your privilege and realise there's people out there that are dying for a voice that you have. People want people want to have the voice that we have, especially as young people. Everyone out here that I can see is young. I just want you all to just speak up and use your voice.
Well done. Well done.
Hi, my name's Alistair. I wasn't really going to speak today, so pardon if I'm a bit nervous, but I'd just like to say thank you for so many white youths that have come out today. Our generation is becoming one that participates in this activism. Currently, the Blackout Tuesday has 29.2 million posts, but the George Floyd petition has just over 6 million. And it's not enough to just post on Instagram. The Alabama bus boycott lasted 381 days. The Labour Party since I was 15. I lost friends because I'm someone that speaks about politics a lot. And I've been called a social justice warrior for it, but it's not that. It's doing the right thing.
Please stay on. I've got to share. Please stay on. I'll be back on. Back on. Gotta stay on. I'll be back on. All right.
I had two friends that after all the protests and relinquished their talking.
Please share straight away. Thank you. Please share. I'm coming back on.